Do you know that compact succulent arrangements can actually help prevent overwatering? My name is Teresa of Chopstick and Succulents, and with the help of some of our Chopstick and Succulents global group members, I'm going to explain to you why planting succulents together in one pot can help prevent overwatering. When you are dealing with small succulents, especially from leaf propagations or harvested from offsets and small cuttings, planting them together in one container can greatly help keep them alive. It is because when they are small, they can easily be overwatered. Remember, they store water in their roots, leaves, or stems. When they are small, they also have limited storage space. If they absorb too much water, their storage tissues can rupture and they can rot. Therefore, plant them together so that they can share the water or distribute the water among themselves. For very small succulents, use also small shallow containers. It takes months for them to outgrow the pot, so you get to enjoy them a little bit longer. Their growth depends on the plant's variety and how you take care of them. If you fertilize them, they can also grow faster and bigger. But if you allow them to grow naturally in the well-draining soil that you provided, it can take up to 6 months or even longer before you need to transplant them. What's good about these succulents is that because they store water, their roots can be disturbed and they are not affected at all. And when you're using the proper soil, uprooting them from the container is super easy. With regards to succulent cuttings, if they are a little bit bigger, you can plant them in regular-sized pots and plant them in a compact way. Not only will they look beautiful, the risk of overwatering them is reduced. Avoid planting just one succulent in a big container if you are still not very confident with your watering skills, because the likelihood of them being overwatered is very high. Imagine just one small plant to absorb all the water in the soil, and if you combine this with improper soil mixture and high humid environment, it can cause you to fail. When I make compact arrangements, I prefer to use cuttings, and of course I love to use colorful ones. It is very easy to grow them. Just simply stick them in the soil and leave them alone for 2 weeks. Indirect sunlight and not to water them is the secret. Because of indirect sunlight, their colors can slowly fade back to green. After 2 weeks, some of them will grow roots, but others will take longer. Around this time, you also need to make an important decision: to water or not. Surely the soil is completely dry at this time, but you should not rely on the dryness of the soil when you decide about watering. That is where the mistake happens. You need to assess the leaves of your plants and not the soil. Because if you live in areas with higher humidity, the leaves can still remain plump because they can absorb the water from the environment. When they are plump, they do not need to be watered. I hope you learned something from this tutorial, and if you are interested to learn more, please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. And once again, I would like to say thank you to our Chopstick and Succulents global group members for sharing their ideas and their projects in order for others to learn. And if you're very passionate about succulents and you are interested to learn and to share your ideas at the same time, please feel free to join our group. I will leave a link in the description below. See you in the next video. Bye!